It's Friday Night Writes with the Stop Writing Alone community. I'm Nicole Rivera, and I'm here every single week sharing prompts, exercises, and writing prompt parties for you to be inspired for the whole weekend through. Come on in, bring your notebook, your laptop, or whatever it is you want to write with, because as soon as we get started, you'll be inspired to start scribbling away your weekend. Thanks for coming, and enjoy your Friday Night Writes. This week's writing exercise comes from the book Words in Progress by Sammi LaBue. Check out the show description for a link to get a copy of your own. Hey everybody, it's me, Nicole Rivera from the Stop Writing Alone podcast, and here on the MV Rivera YouTube channel for Friday Night Writes. And I know it's not night here, but I am recording a little bit early. And I wanted to bring to you this week a writing exercise from a book that I packed with me. As you can see, I'm not home right now. It was one writing book that I brought with me that I have been trying to work my way through, and that is Words in Progress, the Creative Writer's Guided Journal by Sammi LaBue. As you can see there, basically it's a journal that's broken into various sections. We've got a section on voice, a section on character, all different types of things that we want to work on in our writing. And every single one of these is an exercise with the lines provided so that you can work right inside it. And I didn't know what I wanted to share with you guys specifically. So this is one of those books that has one of those cool ribbons in it. And it was this is the page the ribbon was on when the book came to me. So I decided to see what randomness is right on that page. And I actually really love the exercise. It's kind of relevant to how I'm feeling right now. So I thought it would really work. So this is page 70 if you have the book. So it's kind of in the center of the book. And it says, "You look tired." So it says, dialogue can be a writer's greatest tool. Good dialogue moves a story forward by revealing information to the reader that they couldn't otherwise know. Sometimes a simple phrase can characterize a whole relationship. Imagine two best friends. Put them in a conversation together, starting with one saying to the other, "You look tired." What reaction does it prompt based on their relationship? And this is a 2-page exercise. So they give you enough room on the one page to sort of work your way through writing that. That's actually on this page here. And you're really thinking about how a best friend would react to another best friend when they say, "You look tired." On the facing page, on page 71 now, the second piece of the exercise is, now imagine the same line of dialogue beginning a conversation between two people in competition with each other. Perhaps they are about to start a tennis match or are new college roommates sizing each other up. And you're given exactly the same amount of space to work your way through that. And as you can think about it, just, right in sort of a brainstorming phase of how differently the scene will play itself out simply because of who is speaking. I really love the idea of this. This book also has these little tips up in the corner. Not every exercise, but almost all of them. So I'll read to you the tip it says here. It says, try to focus on your character's conversation here. Push yourself to return to dialogue if you veer off toward description. So this exercise is in the section of the book called Character, but this particular exercise is really trying to get us to practice our dialogue writing. So yeah, keep that as your extra challenge to try to pull it back to dialogue as you go through it. But I think this is a really great exercise. I've been having a lot of fun going through this book. A lot of times, I spoke about this on a episode of Stop Writing Alone this month. I buy all these different books, and I have the opportunity to share them with you here, and I share them on the podcast. But a lot of times I don't sit down and actually write in them and do them, and that's my challenge for this book. It's why I packed it with me, and I'm going through it from page 1 all the way through, and just destroying this book like that old Wreck This Journal. So it's been an enjoyable process for me, and I will put a link in the show description if you want to grab a copy for yourself. But I highly recommend that if you have any books that you've purchased that have all the space inside them and you're not using them yet, Go for it. That's what they're for. I also like the idea that this exercise talks a little bit about competition, because that was the topic that I spoke about in Stop Writing Alone this week on episode 121, about how we need to drop competition for the sake of community. If you truly want to stop writing alone, you have to stop thinking about yourself in competition with all the other writers you're trying to work with. So if you wanted to take a listen to that, that's here on YouTube, but it's also wherever you listen to podcasts. But that's it. Next week, there should be a write-in the Stop Writing Alone community. So make sure you're signed up for the email list so that you can find out when that is and get the link, and then we can write together. Otherwise, have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you next week. Happy writing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your writer friends. And if you need anything else from Stop Writing Alone, head to stopwritingalone.com.